Oh,
I'm hitting the keys.
we're doing it, Steven. Where are we? Okay.
We are about 8 minutes ago.
Okay, we're 8 minutes ago. Oh, hey everyone, it's Steven and Anthony from in the future. We're from the future, and we're here to say that I hope you're prepared for this new segment that we're calling Chasing Kevin.
Chasing Kevin.
Boom, boom.
We have issues exclusive.
View this askew. It's viewed askew. Chasing Kevin.
Everyone back.
Go back. We're gonna get Kevin Smith on the podcast, Steven.
We're gonna do it. Mr. Okay. Smith, listen. Anthony and I have been best friends since high school. View askew is our entire life. I mean, I cannot tell you. Steven. We are.
Seriously, we
currently Banky and Holden. Like, oh my god.
So right now in our life, we are essentially I mean, Steven, we are living through the Chasing Amy dream in a way.
Like multiverse Chasing Amy.
So we're basically Banky and Holden, and we've been making comics, but we've been loving Kevin Smith movies ever since we were kids, essentially. It's one of the things that we bonded over early on, just like permeated our language, you know, like just a huge part of our vernacular growing up, just like I'm sure so many other people out there. I've always been super inspired by Kevin Smith and like his story, and I feel like he has like he runs the gamut. It's like the whole spectrum of things where I'm just like, he is an impressive writer, but he feels accessible. You know, like he feels like relatable, and it feels like he could be one of your friends. It's like one of your friends making it, and it's like, he can make a movie, I can make a movie. Like, this is crazy, we can do this, you know? And it's just like, and especially when you watch Clerks and you're like, oh my gosh, he literally made a movie in a place like where he worked. Why don't we all do this? If we like, we do our best to do something similar, you know? So I've always been super motivated, or, you know, super inspired by him. So Steven, what would you want to talk to Kevin Smith about? If we could talk to Kevin Smith.
Man, I don't really know how I would react. I'm not sure if I would be starstruck, because I think I would do that thing that I do in any social circumstance where I start to like realize I'm in over my head, is I just go over the top and just give good energy out. I know you probably have 1,000 questions you would ask that man.
Yeah, I do have 1,000 questions I would ask that man. I really do. Like, I mean, first of all, I am curious to stay on like the topic of our podcast and be like, you know, what sort of issues come up with you? Like, you have to, I mean, he's all over Twitter, he's all over, you know, but he's prolific in the podcasting world. I mean, like he just talks for a living, but he also gets so much done, which is so inspiring to me, you know, because I'm just like, you know, and he's a dad, you know, and seemingly a great dad, you know, and like
great husband, like, yeah, I mean,
he's a great husband. I'm just like, so I just want, like, I like that someone's capable of seeming so down to earth and so like getting so many things done and like juggling so much at once, while remaining so accessible and seeming like such a decent dude, you know? I also want to talk to him about like persona, like, because like I say seeming like such a great dude. He is one of the most consistent characters I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. Like, I've never, like, you see like celebrities kind of like go on their like roller coaster ride of personality and like go all over the place. Like, Kevin Smith through and through, like, since like coming onto my radar, like has seemed at least like a just cool, approachable guy who loves stuff, like who loves like nerd culture, who loves comic books, who loves movies. And like, I've never heard Kevin Smith like crap on anything, you know? So it's just like,
except himself sometimes. And I think that's what I would say. I'd be like, listen,
okay, go ahead.
Jersey Girl was good.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I enjoyed Jersey. I enjoyed Jersey Girl.
Yeah,
I just came out of me.
Me too. That was okay. That's one of the things, like, because I was actually thinking about this at work the other day. I was like, if I just like had like 5 minutes with Kevin Smith, what would I do? I would be like, I love Jersey Girl, just because it's like, because what are you gonna do? Okay. Thing one, I don't want him to ever think, I don't want any celebrity or anyone to ever think that like we're trying to use him for something, which like I wonder if that's like to what extent that has to be on their radar at any given time, where they're like, all right, what is he gonna throw a script at me? Is he gonna try to get me to read his book? You know, like whatever thing. So it's just like, no, I just want to like talk and like learn from him if we can, you know. But like one of the things, but anyway, but I was thinking about that where I was like, if I just saw him for like 5 minutes though, I'd be like, I guess what I would want to convey to him is like the appreciation. And I think the best way to do that is probably to mention the thing that he seems to like be insecure about or hate the most, which I love anyway. Like, and it's so weird.
I think that he really just got the crap because J-Lo and
The G
Ben
League
were
thing,
together. Yeah. So I mean, the fact that they were cast together, even though she's literally only in the movie for 5 or 10 minutes, like it just like soured the taste for all the critics or something like that. I don't know, because like it really is a great story. Like it's a story that's not covered often, like a single dad trying to make it work. Like it's a really like heartfelt story. There's like moments that are really crushing. There are moments that are really beautiful. And like for him to like I feel like he got bullied into hating his own movie is what I feel like happened.
Yeah, I think that happens a lot to him. I'm sure that happens a lot to a lot of us. I mean, obviously, like it's personal to me. Not that Atlas's mom died, but like it felt that way. Like I was still thrust into this, this new reality, and like still having to, tread these waters and like swim along with my son and be like, we're starting this new life. We can do this, and like it was rough, man. So it's like
for sure.
So that movie is just like, that is something that I don't see a lot. It was like a single father doing his best, and also like it's funny and it's touching and it's great, and it has George Carlin in it, and it's I thought it was really good. My favorite thing about his movies are they are so specifically his, and I don't think you can say that about all movies, and I think that's really interesting, because like. And like for better and worse, like I'm sure like he beats himself up about it all the time. And like some of the stuff, I don't know how he feels about any particular line or anything, but like all writers try to keep, progressing or doing better, do better, or just like find new things to express, different ways to do it. But like, dude, I love that he's always himself, and he's always just like, here's a movie that literally no one else could have made. I'm like, holy crap, that's amazing, and like that's
great.
That's what we want to do. Like we want to make things that only we can make, and it's like I love that so much, and like that's what inspires me. It's because like Kevin Smith doesn't make me want to be Kevin Smith. He makes me want to be Anthony Lafusi, so and like I like that a lot. Dude, I would love to talk to him. I'd love to talk to him about all of his movies if we could. I don't expect that we'd have all that much time. It's
you guys got 30 seconds. Dirty Girl's great. I love the fact that Clerks is all filmed in the hometown. You took out all the credit cards. It was really cool. And then Steven just
what I'm saying, Steven, is every once in a while, I'm not saying every episode, but every once in a while, I'm gonna do a segment called Chasing Kevin. And we're just going to talk for a minute. We're just going to talk for a minute about Kevin Smith, because I'm going to get him on the freaking podcast, Steven. I have faith in us. I have faith in myself. I know it's going to freaking happen. I'm
going to do a graphic for it and everything. And I really do think we should make it a segment. Because we need more. We need more segments in our show. Our show. I mean, I love segments too. And like, I feel like I think people like the chaos of our show, but like I also think it'd be nice to have a few segments. Like I feel like we should try to visit Pitches Get Stitches more often and date robots more often. Like we need these moments more often. So
yeah, I think the thing about our show is because I wrote down everything we're going to talk about. So like I could have said already, this is our Chasing Kevin segment.
Do we need to bust out the time machine?
I think we need to bust out the time machine, Steven. I failed, Steven. I failed again. Hang on, Steven.
All right.
You got it? Are you doing it? Steven. Oh.
I'm hitting the keys.